I wanted to talk a bit about the improvisation video I made the other day. I just wanted to go about, how I approach improvisation in general and just kind of my thought process behind it. So the video I made starts like this. And I start off by playing this really simple idea in a C major scale. Nothing fancy, just something I do when I get started is just pick my favorite scale or mode or whatever and just play around a bit, see how it makes me feel, and yeah, I kind of go from there because my approach isn't like standard jazz improvisation. It's where there's a big emphasis on music theory, scales, chord tones, etc. I definitely do think about those things as I just said, but it's more of an intuitive approach. So to begin, I like to just play around in the scale, like I said, see what melodies I like, see how it makes me feel, and kind of go from there. So there I played a note that wasn't necessarily in the C major scale. So I played this note. It's normally not in the C major, but it's sometimes I actually accidentally stumble on a note like this, and it sounds nice, so I go with it. But for this case, I knew intuitively it was from another scale I really like to play around in, which is called Mixolydian flat 6. And later in the video, I also played around that a little bit. And this is where it kind of sounds a lot different than what I did before, because instead of playing around a scale with a major third, I played a minor third above it. So if we're playing on top of a C, this is the minor third. Kind of played like a harmonic minor idea, and that was just something I did. I didn't think of it that much, to be honest. I'm just now seeing it and kind of analyzing it in this way, but I kind of developed this practice of just playing around in different scales and modes on top of the same root note, and just kind of developing that idea and seeing how it makes me feel, because that's the most important part of my approach to improvisation. I just want to pick up the guitar and play by myself. It's not really that, it's just for myself. So one thing I practice a lot is just pick one scale, play it over note, and then just suddenly transform it into another scale and see how it makes you feel. So, for example, if I just played around it with in a C major scale, standard stuff, but then I choose a minor 7. It gives a really nice feel, and sometimes I like that feel, sometimes I don't. So a good thing to practice is just, like I said, changing skills a lot, and then when you want to just pick up the guitar and play a note or play on a backing track even, and hum a little melody in your head. That's what I do most of the time. I just hear the melody in my head and then I try to figure out how to play it. So that's a good way to practice that. And like always, it's something I really like doing in pretty much all of my songs or improvisation. I tend to end on a major third. So going from a minor scale, like, it's just, yeah, it gives a little bright feeling, positive note at the end. So if you like this kind of approach to improvisation, I might want to learn about my techniques. I'm doing one-on-one guitar lessons with people, and if you're interested in that, you can check out the email in the description. Email me to that. or you can just send me a DM on Instagram. All my links are in the description. So yeah, I hope this video was interesting and informative, and if you have any questions, just let me know.